I request all the students and parents who are standing, please take your positions, take your seats. A very warm good morning to one and all. Today is not merely the beginning of your university life, it is the beginning of discovering your purpose, developing your skills, and presenting to make a meaningful impact on the world. It is our privilege to welcome our new members to the Induction Program 2026 of Symbiosis University of Applied Sciences, Indore. I, Dr. Pooja Talreja, on behalf of Symbiosis University, extend my heartfelt greetings to our honorable guests, respected university leadership, faculty members, parents, and our dear students. The lighting of the ceremonial lamp symbolizes the triumph of knowledge over ignorance and wisdom over darkness. May I invite our respected dignitaries to kindly come forward for the ceremonial lighting of the lamp. Respected Dr. Swati Majumdar Ma'am, Pro-Chancellor, Symbiosis University of Applied Sciences. Ma'am has joined the event in an online mode today. Respected Dr. Durgesh Mishra, Vice Chancellor, Symbiosis University of Applied Sciences. Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Sudhindra Mohan Sharma. Honorable Guest of Honor, Dr. Lalit Singh. Our special guest, Ms. Sania Jeswani. May we also request everyone to witness the soulful Saraswati Vandana, invoking the blessings of Goddess Saraswati, the internal source of wisdom and
शंकर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा.
Thank you, everyone. Knowledge flourishes where vision meets commitment. It is now my privilege to invite a distinguished academician, researcher, innovator, and visionary leader. With more than 3 decades of teaching, research, and industry experience, having served as founder director of Microsoft Innovation Center, visiting professor at IIT Indore, chairman of IEEE Computer Society MP section, chairman ACM Indore chapter, and an internationally acclaimed keynote speaker, he has constantly worked towards building industry-ready professionals equipped for the future. It is now my privilege to invite the visionary leader of our university, Dr. Durgesh Mishra, respected Vice Chancellor, Symbiosis University of Applied Sciences, to deliver the welcome address. Please, sir.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, today's chief guest, Mr. Sudhindra Mohan Sharma, ex-National Nodal Officer, Drinking Water Security, Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation, Government of India. Our guest of honor, Dr. Lalit Singh, is a former HEV. Our respected Pro-Chancellor, Madam, Dr. Swati Majumdar, she joined with us in an online mode. Miss Sania Jeswani, she is a special guest of the event and she is our first CSIT batch student. And she is a founder of Parkant Private Limited. Our registrar, Mohammad Adnan sir, our respected directors sitting in the front row, and the industry guests from the various industries we have here they are sitting in the front row in the auditorium. faculty members, parents, and my dear students. They are our future builders. Good morning to all. I, on the behalf of Symbiosis University of Applied Sciences, Indore, I welcome you in the today induction program of batch 2026. My dear student, I also welcome you to join the Symbiosis family as one of the member. So I am able to see the engineer, data scientist, and business leaders, creators sitting in the front of me in this auditorium. I am also able to see this the parents, mothers, and fathers are sitting here who have the dream in their eyes and the responsibility in their shoulders. Today, this is not just induction, it is the day one of your 4 year of transmissions or 3 years of transmissions. In the case of engineering is a 4 year, and in the case of management is a 3 year of transmissions. In 2026 is the era of AI. And everybody is thinking what the AI will do. In 2026, the world does not ask what the degree you have. The world is asking about something, what problem you can solve. And for next 4 years, the Symbiosis Indore will train you the answer that questions. Let me tell you one truth. Social media, YouTube can give you the training, but Google can teach you the marketing, and AI can write a draft of your letter and draft a report. Then why the university is there? Why you have taken the admission in the universities? Because the university gives 3 things that YouTube or social media cannot. That is discipline. One is a very important. Second one is degree. And third one is industry exposure. Because this is the first skill university of India, is established in 2016. And I am happy to share that this university is having a NIRF ranking 2 in the national wise. And Symbiosis is having a culture to develop the student aligned with the industry. At SUAS, we call it learning by doing. This is for engineers, CSIT, AIML, and automation robotics. They cannot code for just mark. They code for, we are having the skill lab, we are having skill centers. They are coding for the BMW, they are coding for the Aisha, they are coding for TCS, they are coding for the other companies. So we will have this type of facility in here. And entire 4 year or 3 years, we are having a 1 year of internship in total. Every year, we have the internship of 2 months, and that internship is compulsory for all. Without internship completions, they cannot go to the next year. So this is what actually here is your lab, is the company lab. We are also here one big lab that is known as C4I4, that is Center for Industry 4.0, and this lab is funded by the Ministry of Heavy Industry, Government of India. This lab will show the entire process of an company from the customer experience to the delivery of the product. And our students are going to do the practical there. So this is actually, we have the real company lab in SUAS. That is a data science. We have the data science is the most demanding course in the 2026. Everywhere you can see that each company is having, every company is having a data company. We have bank, hospital, Flipkart, even IPL, everywhere you can see the data people. And this requires, and this is the demand of the industry. And you will learn, the data science person, you will learn here Python, machine learning, Power BI. And you will look. Now we discuss about our chief guest. Can we do, because he is having a specialization in the water, groundwater availability here and the quality, then how we can do, how we can support, the university can support, because this is a skill university, and he agrees about that, we can do the joint project with our student. So this is what our data science persons can do a better in this field, right? So in this case, in the case of BBA, finance, marketing, logistic, and the digital media, you will not mug up books. You will run a live campaign, manage real warehouse, trade in NSE. We have a tie-up with NSE. We have a MOU, and our students are working with the mentor from NSE. Lab, you can create the content for the real brand, okay? And then why this is so, because we are having the concept of 70% of practical and 30% of theory. Most of the time, our students are in the practical field. And so that's why we are saying, we don't give you a degree and say goodbye. We will give you the career and say, welcome to this family of the Symbiosis of the skill environment. Student and parents, this may be the contract between you and us. That is, the first one is build the base. In this case, in the first year, you will do the Excel in the communications, maybe the coding logic, maybe one time you will get the fail in your idea in the first year, right? And then parents, your child will learn discipline here. And year 2, we are build the skill. Choose your weapon in the form of what you have in your curriculums, right? If you talk about the CSIT, they can learn the cloud, they can learn the full stack, they can learn the blockchain, they can learn the finance, retail, and other things, other domain we have. AI ML, you can learn the deep learning and the generative AI. Robotics can learn IoT and automations. If you talk about BSc data science, SQL, Python, data visualizations, and AI tools. And then BBA, NSE, that is Google Ad, SAP. These are content creations. These are different varieties are there. And we have some interdisciplinary skill project group, so that you can create a group interdisciplinary and have generate one product. We are having this type of facility here. The parents, in the second year, the students are going to that is internship. That internship may be they will get the stipend. So that's why we are saying what? Earning when you are learning. And year 3 in the case of BBA is the last year. Year 3 is a 6-month paid internship. And our students has received up to 30,000 of paid internship here. So, and that is what in the 4th year, we are focusing on the placement, startup, higher studies, it's your choice. We are having around 96% placement right last year, and we are promises you to 100% for this year. We are having a different placement policies this time, so that we can increase our placement in a different way. Now, in the case of all the engineerings, we have a number of skill projects we can do. In the case of BBA also, we have a number of projects. You have to align with your teachers, you have to align with your directors, and you have to align with your project team so that we can achieve all these things in a proper way. The parents are here, respected parents. These are 3 promises from the Symbiosis University as a VC. That is, first is safety first in this campus. We have a zero tolerance here in racking. This is racking free, and zero tolerance in any others drug and all these things. We are a drug free campus. We have the CCTV camera installed everywhere in the campus, even in the class, even in the outside, everywhere we have the CCTV cameras 24/7. We have the library open till 7:30. You can use it. Skill first, your child will come back to your home with degree, some certificate, and some experience, real experience of the industry. And we support always in the form of our team. We have the mentorship program here. Then every 20 students, we have one mentor, faculty mentors. They can take care of all type of problems, not only in the hostels, even the regulars. So these are the 3 promises from here. So, and I want end with these 3 rules are there you have to follow. That is the rule first. That is very important. We have the required 100% attendance here. That is, attend with intention, not with attendance. Right? Suppose if you don't understand today anything, immediately you can ask to the teacher and solve it. Don't leave it for the next semester. Second, build in public. You can post what you learn the skill in every day, because we have the teaching pedagogy is the day one subject we can teach, day 2 we can teach second subject, and in the one subject we have theory, practical, and skill. So every day you can learn a different skill. So you can post what you learn in the LinkedIn. In the case of CSIT, AML, data science, I'll request to use GitHub. You can create your profile in the GitHub. You have the AI, you can collaborate with the GitHub with the Copilot so that you can align with the industry need. And others, the BBA, digital media, can post their content in the Instagram, right? So that your reach will be there and everybody can see that what you are doing. Company direct, in the case of GitHub in the computer science, the company can see your profile in the GitHub. How you have done individually, how you have supported to your team, how you have solved the problems of others, that is very important. So from day 1, you have to do that. Then rule 3 is, be the best for the batch, not based in the batch. We have the example of Sania is here, right? So we have to help to each others. Maybe today's classroom mate may be your partner or co-founder of the company. So we have to be careful about our team, how we can behave with them, and how we can guide them, how we can support them, how we can learn them. So welcome to our SUAS family. Let's build, let's learn, let's lead. All the best. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for your warm and inspiring welcome address. Your encouraging words have set the perfect tone for the induction program. To move further, at Symbiosis, we believe that honoring distinguished personalities is a celebration of excellence and inspiration. May I request our university officials to kindly felicitate our esteemed dignitaries with token of gratitude. May I request our respected Vice Chancellor, Dr. Durgesh Mishra, to felicitate our chief guest, Mr. Sudhindra Mohan Sharma, Water Resource Management Consultant, Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation, Government of India. Please have a round of applause. May I now request our registrar, Mr. Mohammad Adnan, to kindly felicitate our guest of honor, Dr. Lalit Singh, founder, Human EV. Please. May I now request Dr. Neha Gupta, Deputy Director, School of CSIT and one of the oldest faculty of SUAS, to felicitate our special guest, Ms. Sania Jaiswani, co-founder and CEO of Perkin Tech, as a token, Deputy Director and Director, as a token of our gratitude and appreciation. As Sir told, she is also the alumni of Symbiosis University, the first batch of CSIT. Thank you, everyone. We are also privileged to have several distinguished industry leaders with us today. As a token of our appreciation, we are delighted to honor them. To begin, I invite Dr. Satpal Singh Yadav, Dr. Satpal Singh Vadwa, Director, School of Data Science, to present a token of appreciation to Mrs. Shashikala Bisht, General Manager and Senior Regional Head, IDBI Bank Limited. Please, sir. Next, may I request Dr. Alkesh Verma, Director, School of Logistics and Supply Chain Management, to felicitate Mr. Jayesh Ranjan, Founder and CEO, AI Coach, Virality School and HOV. I now request Dr. Mini Mathur, Director, School of Retail Management, to honor Mr. Sameer Datta, Chief Performance Officer, Worky Private Limited, with a token of our gratitude. May I now call upon Dr. Rajit Verma, Director, School of Banking, Financial Services and Insurance, to felicitate Mrs. Sheetal Salunke, HR Head, Case New Holland Construction Equipment Private Limited. Thank you, sir. It is now my pleasure to invite Dr. Ravi Kumar, Director, School of Digital Media and Marketing, to present a memento to Mr. Rahul Singh Tomar, co-founder and CMO, rentproms.com. Thank you, sirs. We are pleased to request Dr. Rohit Pandey, Director, School of Automation and Robotics, to honor Mr. Amit Patni, General Manager, Hinduja Global Solutions Private Limited. Please, sir. Thank you, sir. May I now invite Dr. Ram Singh, Director, IQAC, to extend a token of appreciation to Mr. Prasang Khare, Institutional Business Manager, Madhya Pradesh, HDFC Bank Limited. Thank you, sir. I now request Mr. Nitesh Agrawal, Deputy Director Placement, to felicitate Ms. Disha Singh, Corporate Relationship Manager, Indore, HDFC Bank Limited. Please, sir. To conclude the felicitation ceremony, may I now invite Mr. Prateek Jain to present a token of appreciation to Mr. Nitin Saxena, AGM, IDBI Bank Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, let us once again acknowledge all our esteemed industry leaders with a heartfelt round of applause. This is a special moment as you will now hear from a visionary leader whose work has transformed skill development and higher education in India, Dr. Swati Muzumdar. Dr. Swati Muzumdar is the Pro-Chancellor of Symbiosis University of Applied Sciences Indore and Symbiosis Skills and Professional University Pune. A Fulbright scholar with an MBA, MS from USA and a PhD in skill development, she has dedicated her career to advancing skill development, vocational education and industry integrated learning. As Principal Director of Symbiosis Open Education Society and Director of Symbiosis Center for Distance Learning, Dr. Muzumdar has played a pioneering role in establishing India's first skill university. Under her visionary leadership, thousands of students have empowered through industry-oriented education aligned with global standards. An internationally respected thought leader, she has contributed to policy formulation and educational reforms through collaboration with UNESCO, the International Labour Organization, the Ministry of Education, and the Government of Maharashtra. She also leads the UNESCO Univoc Center and has been instrumental in promoting gender inclusion and empowering women through skill development, particularly in STEM and emerging technologies. Her unwavering commitment to innovation, excellence, and inclusion education continues to inspire learners and educators across the globe. It is my deep honor to invite our respected Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Swati Muzumdar, to share her thoughts and inspire us all. Deepak sir, if you please connect.
Good afternoon to all. Are you able to hear me?
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, good afternoon to all the dignitaries on the dais, as well as the dignitaries sitting in the audience, the corporate and industry leaders, representatives, Mr. Sudhindra Sharma, Dr. Lalit Singh, and my dear Sania Jaiswani. It's a privilege for me to speak at the induction ceremony of the new batch of students at Symbiosis University of Applied Sciences. A very warm welcome to the new batch of students and their proud parents. First of all, congratulations for selecting Symbiosis University of Applied Sciences Indore. I must appreciate the parents who have made the right choice in entrusting their children to Symbiosis, and we will not let you down. Students, parents, and dignitaries, Symbiosis University of Applied Sciences is India's first skill development university and ranked number 2 in the National Institutional Ranking Framework in the Skill University category in the entire country. I am delighted that this university, which is now 10 years old, has made a mark for itself, not only in quality education, but more importantly, skill-based education. This university is different in many ways. Number one, we focus on learning by doing, which is the mantra for our university. We have mandatory or compulsory yearly internships, which help students get closer to the industry expectations. In the last 10 years, we have seen that these salient features really help students not only get a good job after graduation, but it also opens doors for entrepreneurship, that is to start your own business. Many students start their companies from the campus through our incubation center. Those who are looking at higher education, the university has collaborations with many German, American, French, and Australian universities. So there is something for everyone. The skill-based model helps to bridge the gap between industry and academia. Many people ask me, why did Symbiosis start a new university? As you are all aware, that the Symbiosis group established by my father, Padma Bhushan Dr. S.B. Muzumdar, started in 1971 as a home away from home. This 55 years educational group is known nationally and internationally for its excellence in education. But around 13 years back, I got a unique opportunity to chair the Maharashtra government's policy making body or committee for skill development and vocational education. During our committee's research, we realized that on one hand, the industry required a large skilled workforce, but on the other hand, students who graduated from conventional colleges were not suitable for employment. Why is this gap? This gap is because colleges are teaching outdated curriculum. There is no hands-on practice for the theoretical concepts. So students forget what they learned year after year. As a result, they have to be retrained by the industry for a long time when they start a job. There is high attrition. Students are not happy with the jobs they receive. In fact, many master students get less salaries than a class 4 employee. Why is this tragedy in Indian higher education system? It is because of the widening gap between industry and academia. We decided at Symbiosis to develop our own skill university model. What is that model? Not just to focus on hands-on practice or practical training, but also integrate industry expectations in the curriculum. And how do we do that? We do not start any program in the university on our own. We first find out what is the requirement in the industry. Thus, all our programs are very unique and they are aligned to the industry sectors, be it mechatronics, that is robotics and industrial automation, which is sector agnostic. All manufacturing and engineering companies today use industrial automation and robotics processes. Take the example of cybersecurity, AI, ML, or information technology. We teach what is required by the industry, and we don't just impart theory. We make the students work on projects and do hands-on practice, not just on 1 day or 2 days, but throughout the year. Not only that, as Dr. Durgesh sir mentioned, every year at the end of the academic year, students have to complete the compulsory internships. This really helps them to understand how to build skills in themselves and what are the industry expectations. Over the next 3 or 4 years, these internships end with a pre-placement offer, a job. Not only that, during the internships, when the students understand the industry problem statements, many of them come back and get ideas to start their own companies. Industry sits on all our committees, be it Board of Studies, be it Academic Council, Board of Management, or even the Apex governing body. It is filled with industry champions. This helps us to keep on updating our curriculum. Every year, we bring in new software, new technologies, and new way of doing business. The processes are brought into the curriculum so that our students can learn and imbibe the latest that is required by the market. This model has indeed succeeded because even during the COVID pandemic, the university was able to provide 100% placements to those who want to seek a job. And to those who want to start their own companies, the university's incubation center helps to prepare them from the journey, from design thinking, ideation, all the way up to commercialization of their product. Along with this academic rigor are fun activities, co-curricular activities like industry visits, guest lecturers who come and speak to the children, and lot of extracurricular and sports activities, all organized by our students to build the leaders of tomorrow. Last but not the least, a word of caution and request to all the parents and students. We expect 100% attendance in the practicals and skills because those cannot be mugged up in the home. Those have to be practiced again and again and repeatedly to build efficiency. So you cannot afford to miss the practicals and the skills. We are very, very disciplined about attendance. We are very disciplined about the ethics and values that are followed during examination systems. Each of you student has been selected only and only on merit. We do not take donation nor management quota. So congratulations to each of you for being selected in the prestigious Symbiosis. From today, you will be part of the lakhs of Symbiosis students and network across the world. Make the best of your journey. Build your own network during internships. Interact with the industry champions who are there today, sitting on the dais, and learn from them. Learn from their failures as well as successes. And parents, my dear parents, you have entrusted us with your children. Now is the time to let go and have faith in Symbiosis. We will not let you down. I'm sure at the end of this journey, each of you will become a confident and moral citizen of our country. Thank you very much. God bless you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring and insightful address. Your words of wisdom, encouragement, and visions have truly motivated our newly admitted students. Our next speaker is an inspiring entrepreneur who has demonstrated how innovation and technology can transform lives. Ms. Sania Jeswani is a co-founder and CEO of Perkin Tech, recognized among India's top 75 women entrepreneurs by AIM Niti Aayog. Under her leadership, Perkin Tech has represented India on prestigious international platforms, including the World Health Organization, headquarters in Geneva, collaborated with Nokia and Qualcomm, and established a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility at Madhya Pradesh Medical Device Park. Her inspiring entrepreneurial journey reflects innovation, resilience, and a commitment to building healthcare technologies that create meaningful social impact. And we are proud to welcome her as our alumni from the School of CSIT Batch 2016-2020. Please join me in warmly welcome Ms. Sania Jeswani.
Thank you so much. All the dignitaries on the dais, the chief guests, all the guests, and my dear students. I don't speak to you today as an alumna, I speak to you as a friend who sat in the very position you're sitting roughly 10 years back. 10 years sound like a lot, but it is only 6 years back when I graduated and I was actually conceptualizing the idea of my startup in this very premise. So I want to share my journey with you. And before that, I want to congratulate you on the journey that you're going to start today. You're going to learn the skills in India's first skill university for building the better nation and the better world. Just last Saturday, I was addressing the Chief Minister as the youngest deep tech founder of the state. And you know what I told him? I said that the nation's backbone is the very youth sitting in this particular hall. I was addressing 5,000 children there, but I believe that this room is no different. Clap for yourself, because what this room holds is the power to change the nation, and this is exactly what we need as we achieve the Viksit Bharat 2047 goal. I want to share with you my journey. I stand here in front of you as an alumni, and today when I talk about my startup, I want to tell you what I built. So I invented a multi-disease prognosis system that reduces the primary check assessment to just 60 seconds. A process that required a lot of doctors, 5 different devices, manual entry, now just requires 60 seconds with an invention that I made in this very college. This invention is patented in India and US. And what we did actually is something that's bigger than this. We made sure that we screened patients across the nation. We went to the patients that were in the hospital, and we went to the patients that could not travel to the hospital, the ones that did not have the means. And I feel that that has been my biggest achievement of this entire journey. As I speak to you, I want to tell you that we did here, what are we building today? Like, we're building for the higher good of the society, for a better world. But what does it mean? You're sitting here as students who are going to enter the greatest journey of their lives. Today, you decide the kind of person you want to become, because what you build is what defines you. And I hope that every single student sitting in this hall decides to build something that impacts at least one person in their lives. And looking at this room, I'm sure you're going to be impacting millions. So I want to tell you what exactly we mean by Skill University. I actually had the privilege of doing my first internship in a digital marketing company. And I did not learn, honestly, much there. I'm going to be honest with you. There's not much that you can kind of understand in the first year. And if my story just had a great revolution in the first year, I think it'll be very boring. So what actually changed is that post my first year internship, I did a second internship. Because thanks to Symbiosis, it's compulsory in every year. Second year, I did an internship in an M&A firm. And it put me on an exposure to be able to talk to clients from across the world. Imagine a 19-year-old second-year BTech students talking to the leaders in automobile in Europe and telling them why they should expand into India. That day, I came across my abilities. And that's exactly what I want to tell you. Skills are not something you learn in a textbook. And they're definitely not something you're going to learn in this college. But this is the college that makes sure that it gives you the opportunities to find those skills. Those are the skills you will realize when you go for your first internship. So promise me, you're not going to release a fake certificate or go to a company that doesn't exist. Give that chance to yourself, because otherwise you'd be doing a disservice to an entrepreneur or a future extremely impactful leader in the whatever industry they choose to go. In that internship, I came face to face with my abilities, and I realized it is something that is conjured with the right exposure. So thanks again for Symbiosis for kind of pushing us. You know what I did in third year? I opened up my own startup. Because that exactly is when COVID-19 hit and the entire college was in a lockdown. I was forced to look at the problem, and the problem was 80% of medical devices are still imported in India. That's the biggest bottleneck. I was like, let's solve it. Let's build, not just from India, from a tier 2 city like Indore, because where I learned the skills, I did not hear anybody say it's not possible. Everything is possible. I learned it at this particular college. I can. And thank you to the teachers, the faculty, the curriculum that made me believe in myself every single day a little more. And that's how I started. So in third year, I interned in my own company. By fourth year, I had already filed a patent. And we had already begun our journey of impacting over 1 million lives across the nation. What I want to share with you, oh yeah, please take it down. So what I want to share with you is that as a young person, where you're sitting and where you're acquiring all of these skills, you need to understand that you're getting a head start into life. And this is not an opportunity that you can afford to lose. Here, I want a great focus from you. What we want is that you should have an understanding that this university is going to give you all the skills, but that's not going to be enough. you would have to work hard for it every single day. Outwork everybody, and I do not say it just casually. I mean it. Work hard, because hard work beats talent, it beats luck, and it beats destiny, and I've seen it time and again. Work hard twice than any other student in any other college, because you have gotten a head start of knowing the exact skills that are required to survive in this world and create something bigger than yourselves. So make sure that every single day when you come here, you work damn hard. What I want to tell you in a conclusion is that in this university, when I came and when we kind of incepted our startup, I had a lot of firsts. So the chief minister said, you're the youngest deep tech founder of the state. And I was like, wait, I think before that I have a lot of firsts to kind of applaud to. At the age of 21, I opened my startup. That was a first, and that happened here. I mean, I'm kind of just right now shocked why this is not my registered address. So my first was starting a company at 21 because of the resources I got in this college. My second first was filing a patent in India and US at the age of 22. I made my first crore at the age of 24, and it was not a money that I earned. It was something that government gave me to build what India needs, a better medical device. What I want to tell you is that as my own journey, money is something that you should never chase. Don't chase it. That's not something that's going to be in your destination. Chase impact. Chase what is the best possible version of yourself and how big can you leave an impact onto the world. And when you chase that, like Pansuk Wangru once said, or actually 3 Idiots Samir Khan said, money will follow, success will follow. So just focus on what are you going to do for this particular world. And as I conclude, I have an immense heartfelt thanks, and I think it's been overdue, for the faculty, for the exposure I got in this particular college, for the Chancellor, sir, Dr. S.V. Mujumdar, who's been a constant inspiration that why you need to build for the greater good. And I actually missed a story, and it's a really interesting one. So, between my 3rd year and 4th year, before I was actually setting up my solution and gonna begin my entire impact across the world, I took the solution to a mentor that I heard the speeches of in my entire college journey. And I flew to Pune, I met her. She was kind enough to kind of meet me in middle of COVID-19 pandemic, gave me the time of the day, and every possible opportunity that she could refer, she did in that particular room. And that's none other than our Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Swati Mujumdar, ma'am. So as a student, I'm going to tell you that this university does not say that we are the first skill university. It means that. It breeds that. And when I saw Dr. S.B. Mujumdar during all the speeches that he gave across our tenure, it was beautiful. It is the right example to know what exactly somebody should do for the nation building in India. When I saw Swati ma'am, I was like, wow, like this is something that she's introducing in India for the first time. She wants the students to get equipped with the very things that kind of mean a lot when they initiate that career journey. And again, all the faculty members. Your best friend in this college is going to be the curriculum, your internship, so you better make sure that you don't skip any one of them, and make sure that every single day you work hard and you are doing justice to the version that you can become that is going to, in future, impact a lot of million people in India and would contribute towards the Viksit Bharat 2047 vision. So that's all I have to say. Thank you so much.
It is always special to hear from someone who was in your place not too long ago. This reminds us that today's students are tomorrow's achievers. Thank you, Sanya, for sharing your valuable insights with the students. Our guest of honor today is a distinguished entrepreneur, ecosystem builder, and one of India's leading advocates for sustainable mobility and clean technology, Dr. Lalit Singh. Dr. Lalit Singh is the founder and CEO of Humans of EV, one of India's fastest growing clean mobility media and ecosystem platforms. And he's the founder of Telio EV, a technology company delivering innovative EV charging management and digital mobility solutions. With more than 16 years of leadership experience across technology, mobility, business development, and strategic partnerships, Dr. Singh has worked extensively with startups, industry leaders, investors, policymakers, global organizations to accelerate India's transition towards sustainable transportation. Through Humans of EV, he has built a vibrant professional community connecting over 2.5 lakhs clean mobility professionals through media, events, podcasts, magazines, and strategic collaborations. He is also the visionary behind HEV Capital Connect, which is an initiative that brings together entrepreneurs, investors, corporates, and policymakers to foster innovation and investment in clean mobility and climate technologies. A sought after keynote speaker, moderator, and thought leader, Dr. Singh is passionate about creating platforms that encourage collaboration, innovation, and sustainable growth for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm welcome to our guest of honor, Dr. Lalit Singh, as I invite him to address the gathering. Please, sir.
पेज निकाल लूं पहले। पहले तो जब बच्चों के बीच में आते हैं कि जिस उम्र के बच्चे अभी यहाँ पे बैठे हैं सेम उम्र में मेरा भी बेटा है। अभी 30 तारीख को मैं भी कुछ ऐसे ही किसी इंडक्शन में बैठने जा रहा हूँ। पहले तो यार सबके लिए तो अपने लिए जोरदार ताली बजा लो कि यार यहाँ आने के लिए यू गाइज हैव मेड इट। Respected Pro-Chancellor Ma'am Swati Majumdar, Vice Chancellor Dr. Durgesh Mishra Sir, our distinguished dignitaries, esteemed faculty members, proud parents, and my dear students, good afternoon. It is truly an honor and a privilege to be standing here today. Congratulations to every student who begins a new chapter of life today. When I look at all of you, I see myself almost 2 decades ago, full of dreams, excitement, and little uncertainty. I never imagined that one day I would build a business, work with industry leaders, and stand on a stage like this. Life has a beautiful way of rewarding those who keep moving forward. People often ask me, what is the secret of success? Is it talent? Is it intelligence? Or luck? After nearly 2 decades of learning from both success and failure, I have realized one thing. Success is rarely lost because of lack of talent. More often it is lost because of distraction. And that reminds me a story. अब ये थोड़ा सा यहाँ तक मैं उस पे था कि माहौल सेट कर दें कि क्या बात होने वाली है आज ना। जैसे अभी साइना सॉरी आपने बताया ना कि क्या अच्छा है, मैं ये एक बात करता हूँ कि क्या what it is nearly 21 years of my journey. Half of the journey of 14 years I worked for a corporate. 7 years, this is now 7th year of my entrepreneur journey. तो इस जर्नी में ना कुछ चीजें सीखी, तो सीखी क्या वो मैं आज सिखाता हूं कि जीवन में क्या करना है वो आप लोग करते जाना, ठीक है। जो नहीं करना है वो मैं बता देता हूं। तो एक बड़ी स्टोरी सबने सुनी है, महाभारत में सबने चक्रव्यूह सुना है, हाँ या ना, तो थोड़ा जिद सुना है। उस चक्रव्यूह को मैं ना बड़ा अलग तरीके से, अभी थोड़े दिन पहले ना एक वेब सीरीज आई थी इसके ऊपर, कृष्णा के ऊपर, किसी ने देखी? नेटफ्लिक्स पे देखी आप लोगों ने? बड़ी अच्छी है, देखना, पिछले 6-8 महीने पहले की। तो वहां से एक ना चैप्टर लिया मैंने, देखा मैं और बड़ी अच्छी लगी। तो मैं हमेशा भी लास्ट ईयर में प्रेस्टीज में था तो ये एक स्टोरी उनको भी सुनाई, यही एक स्टोरी सेम रिपीट मार रहा हूं। तो उसमें क्या था कि चक्रव्यूह जब बना तो चक्रव्यूह बना कैसे और बना क्यों और किसको हराना चाह रहे थे लोग वहां पे? किसको हराना था उस दिन? अर्जुन को। यस। अब हुआ क्या कि अर्जुन को हराना मुश्किल हो रहा था। यस, यू आर राइट। तो द्रोणाचार्य वॉज वेरी स्मार्ट, बोला यार इसको ऐसे नहीं हरा सकते, इसकी कुछ कमजोरी निकालो। अर्जुन के हर इंसान में कमजोरी होती है, नो वन इज परफेक्ट इन दिस वर्ल्ड। सो अर्जुन, द्रोणाचार्य ने क्या किया, समस्तक नामक एक सेना बनाई थी जो कि देवर वॉरियर्स, कि बोला यार अर्जुन को चैलेंज करो अर्जुन को, और अर्जुन को बोलो कि आज पूरा का पूरा पांडव वंशी साफ कर देंगे और लड़ाई करते हैं। अर्जुन ने कुछ सोचा ना समझा, अर्जुन ने बोला कि ठीक है, आज और आज चलते हैं। अब वो सेना दूर करती गई, चलते गए। उसी समय कृष्ण बार बार अर्जुन को एक चीज कह रहे थे। क्या कह रहे थे? अरे छोड़ो, उधर मत चलो, कहीं और तुम्हारी जरूरत है। बट कृष्ण हैज हिज सम रूल्स वेयर देयर कि वो कुछ बता नहीं सकते, तो वो बार बार अर्जुन को कह रहे थे अरे छोड़ो छोड़ो, उधर मत जाओ, इधर चलना है अपने को, आज इधर चलेंगे, इधर चलेंगे। अर्जुन वॉज ऑल इन दैट। और जितनी देर में कृष्ण अर्जुन उधर निकले, और यहां पे द्रोणाचार्य ने क्या बना दिया? चक्रव्यूह। चक्रव्यूह में अभिमन्यु को आता था, अब अभिमन्यु चले गए, चलते चले गए। थोड़ी देर में उनको अभिमन्यु भी उसमें गए कि यार पीछे से कोई तो आएगा मेरे को बचाने के लिए। अब बचाने के लिए कोई तो आएगा, कोई मेरा पिता आएगा, कोई चाचा आएगा, मुझे अंदर तो जाना आता है, बाहर आना नहीं आता, तो कोई डर थोड़ी नहीं है। मेरे पीछे तो बहुत सारे लोग खड़े, मेरे चाचा खड़ा है, मेरा बड़ा पापा खड़ा है, सब खड़े हैं, तो सब आ जाएंगे। बट हुआ क्या उस दिन? क्या हुआ सबको पता है? क्या हुआ था? क्या हुआ था? क्या हुआ था? अरे तेजी से बोलो ना। कोई नहीं आया। क्यों नहीं आया? कि एक आदमी बीच में और खड़ा हो गया। कौन था वो? यस, so he stood in between. He said none of the Pandavas can come inside, I am there, I am here. और क्या हुआ फिर? अंततः अभिमन्यु वीर गति को प्राप्त हुए, बड़ा जबरदस्त युद्ध किया, बट एंड में ही लॉस्ट। अब इसको इस तरह से देखते हैं, मैं जिस तरह से देखता हूं, जिस तरह से आप सबको दिखाना चाहता हूं कि distractions will always be there. We have to set the priorities. We need to understand what is the priority of ours. So आज का distraction क्या है? हमारे लिए आज का distraction क्या है? सॉरी, मोबाइल। अभी मैं भी बैठे बैठे 3 बार मोबाइल में देख लिया, मैंने कहा देख लूं क्या आया है। So my request is कि that I'll say, अगर कुछ अच्छा जीवन में करना है, कुछ बनना है, तो सोशल मीडिया, हाँ सोशल मीडिया अच्छी चीज होती है। वी हैव मेड द बेस्ट अ यूनिक प्लेटफॉर्म। मैं उसी के कारण आज यहाँ पे खड़ा हूँ। बट हम सोशल मीडिया को प्लेटफॉर्म को यूज कैसे करें वो हमें मालूम हो। सबसे बड़ी चीज होता है, फिर दूसरा चीज होता फोमो, कि यार, तो ये 2-3 चीजें जो मैं कहता रहता हूँ हर एक चीज को, कि मैं अपने बेटे को भी समझाता हूँ। आप सब लोग मेरे बेटे जैसे ही हैं, बेटे बेटी जैसे ही हैं, यहाँ सब बैठे हुए हैं, तो वही ज्ञान दे रहा हूँ, राइट। और वो तो कब से सो रहा है, उसको तो जगा के जाऊंगा मैं। ठीक है, सॉरी, दिस इज हाउ आई एम यार, आई एम। तो ये सब थोड़ी थोड़ी इन सारी चीजों को करते जाना है, मुझे लगता है ये ठीक रहेगा। एक और चीज कहता हूँ, अभी साइना ने बड़ी अच्छी चीज एक और बोली, सर आप भी बड़ी अच्छी चीज बोल रहे थे, फोकस रहना है, स्टूडेंट रहना है। जब आप कॉलेज में आते हो और आगे, क्योंकि दिस इज द फर्स्ट स्टेप, एक 12 साल की जर्नी करके आप आ गए। एक और मैं बात बोलता हूँ कि जो मैंने फिर एक चीज सीखी है, और यहाँ पे बैठे शायद आगे पंक्ति के में लोग और इस वाले लोग ज्यादा समझ पाएंगे, कि आप फेल होते हो, आप हर के जीवन में फेलियर आता है, ऐसा कोई ऐसा नहीं होगा कि 1% ऑफ दिस वर्ल्ड आर एक्सट्रीम क्रीम क्लास, रेस्ट 99% आर like this, 96% of people are like us, 3% is mentally retarded or specially abled लोग, 1% is cream class, बाकी 96 के जीवन में ऊपर नीचे ऐसे ही चलता रहता है। तो मेरा ये मानना है, जो मैं अपने लिए भी रखता हूँ, मैं हर रोज जब थकता हूँ, हारता हूँ, एक चीज सब अपने आप से भी कहता हूँ और आप सबसे भी कहता हूँ कि यार डेली खड़े हो, डेली बढ़िया तेल पानी करो, कंघी करो, शीशे में खुद को देखो और फिर कहो आई एम द बेस्ट, लेट्स रॉक. सो नेवर स्टॉप योरसेल्फ. कभी रुकने की जरूरत नहीं है. जिंदगी इतना बड़ा चैप्टर है. मैं डॉक्टर बन के शुरू हुआ और अंत कहाँ पे जा रहा हूँ मुझे खुद ही नहीं पता, बट स्टिल आई एम डूइंग इट. सो एनी वन ऑफ अस कैन डू इट. एक आखिरी में बातें बहुत सारी लिख के आया था, उसमें से कुछ बोल नहीं पा रहा हूँ. मैं अपनी जिंदगी की असली कहानी बताने लगता हूँ. तो इसलिए डेली करना है. वी हैव टू फोकस आवरसेल्फ. डेली खड़ा होना है. जिंदगी बहुत बड़ा चैप्टर है. मतलब लगातार एक बार लेसन आता जाएगा. कभी इस चैप्टर में ये लिखा रहेगा, कभी उस चैप्टर में ये लिखा रहेगा. जब तक आपको अपनी सक्सेस, द सक्सेस दैट यू वांट टू डिफाइन फॉर योरसेल्फ, टिल टाइम यू डोंट स्टॉप एवर. नेवर स्टॉप. कीप रॉकिंग, कीप मूविंग. और एक चीज हमेशा याद रखिएगा, एक शायरी मुझे बहुत पसंद है, मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ. गिरते हैं शहसवार ही मैदाने जंग में, गिरते हैं शहसवार ही मैदाने जंग में, वो तिफल भी क्या गिरे जो घुटनों के बल चले. धन्यवाद. जय हिंद, जय भारत.
By beautifully weaving together the timeless lessons from the lives of Lord Krishna, Arjuna, Dronacharya, Abhimanyu, you reminded us that the success is built on discipline, determination, and the right guidance. Thank you so much, sir, for your truly inspiring and thought-provoking session. It is now time for the address by our honorable chief guest. Our chief guest today, Mr. Sudhindra Mohan Sharma, is a distinguished hydrogeologist, environmentalist, and water resource expert with nearly 4 decades of experience in groundwater management, water conservation, and environmental sustainability. He has served as a National Nodal Officer for the National Drinking Water Security Pilot Projects and as a consultant with the Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation, Government of India, where he played a key role in developing the National Drinking Water Security Program. An accredited groundwater expert recognized by the Central Groundwater Authority, he has designed over 300 rainwater harvesting and groundwater recharge projects across the country. A recipient of several prestigious honors, including the Best Biodiversity Conservation Award and the Rotary Ratna Award, Mr. Sharma has also inspired thousands of students through his environmental awareness programs and community initiatives. It is our privilege to welcome Mr. Sudhindra Mohan Sharma. We are honored to have him with us and look forward to his inspiring insight. May I request everyone to welcome him with a warm round of applause.
Thank you, ma'am. Honorable Pro-Chancellor, ma'am. Honorable Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Durgesh, my very good friend. Dr. Lalit Singh, whom I just came to know that he is a medical doctor. So he is not a PhD in engineering, but he is a medical doctor. Sanya, the youngest friend I have on the dais. Congratulations to you and all the best for all your future endeavors. And of course, a good friend, Registrar Mohammad Adnan sir. The distinguished gallery here of corporate leaders and industrialists here, I see. And most important, the students who are starting their college journey today and their parents, proud parents, in fact. When I saw the word induction, induction ceremony, and then Dr. Durgesh invited me to be the chief guest, I said, it's a big occasion. And then I started thinking, what is induction? So what comes to your mind when you hear the word induction? Anybody? This is not a physics class, of course. बच्चे बोलेंगे चीफ गेस्ट का एड्रेस सुनना है और आपने तो फिजिक्स की क्लास शुरू कर दी, तो पहला नाम क्या आता है आपके दिमाग में जब आप इंडक्शन सुनते हैं? तो इंडक्शन क्या आता है दिमाग में? व्हाट इज द फर्स्ट नेम ऑफ एनी पर्सन? गो टू योर फिजिक्स क्लास बैक, राइट? सबसे पहला नाम किसका आता है? माइकल फैराडे, इज इट नॉट? नहीं, इंडक्शन आप पढ़ते हो तो माइकल फैराडे का नाम सबसे पहले आता है दिमाग में. मेरे दिमाग में भी आया कि इंडक्शन यानी माइकल फैराडे. नो, व्हाट माइकल फैराडे टोल्ड अस, इंडक्शन इज अ प्रोसेस बाय विच एनर्जी इज ट्रांसफर्ड विदाउट डायरेक्ट कॉन्टैक्ट. इज इट नॉट? ये हम सब ने पढ़ा है, जिन लोगों ने भी फिजिक्स पढ़ा है. लेकिन फिर मैं फिलॉसफी की तरफ भी गया थोड़ा.
और ये मालूम पड़ा कि इंडक्शन जब माइकल फैराडे ने डिफाइन किया इन द ईयर 1800 और सो, उसके 230 साल पहले एक अंग्रेज फिलोसोफर थे फ्रांसिस बेकन, उन्होंने इंडक्शन डिफाइन किया था, बट नॉट इन द टर्म्स ऑफ फिजिक्स, एंड ही डिफाइंड इंडक्शन इन द टर्म्स ऑफ साइंस लर्निंग। और जो उन्होंने डिफाइन किया उसके बेसिस पे साइंस एजुकेशन आज भी चल रहा है। उनका डेफिनेशन बहुत सिंपल था। फ्रांसिस बेकन वाज एन इंग्लिश फिलोसोफर एंड ही वाज डेकोरेटेड लॉर्ड, ही वाज लॉर्ड फ्रांसिस बेकन। एंड फ्रांसिस बेकन ने कहा कि हम जो भी कुछ सीखते हैं, वॉट एवर नॉलेज वी गेट, इट इज बाय ऑब्जर्वेशन, इंक्वायरी एंड देन लर्निंग। सो आपको ऑब्जर्व करना है, फिर इंक्वायर करना है, आपको इंक्विजिटिव होना है, उसके बाद आपको लर्न करना है, एंड दैट एड्स टू योर नॉलेज। तो ये जो उन्होंने माइकल फैराडे से 230 साल पहले कह दिया था, उसके बेसिस पे पूरी साइंस एजुकेशन आज भी चल रही है, उस फिलॉसफी के बेसिस पे। तो दैट इज व्हाट इज इंडक्शन एक्चुअली। एंड यू नो इंडक्शन का मतलब अगर आप देखेंगे लिटरल मीनिंग इन टर्म्स ऑफ योर गैदरिंग हियर और इंडक्शन ऑफ एनी कॉलेज और एनी यूनिवर्सिटी, इट मीन्स वेलकम। इंडक्शन का मतलब होता है वेलकम। आपके वाइस चांसलर साहब ने, आपके प्रो चांसलर मैम ने अभी आपको वेलकम किया, तो इंडक्शन इज बेसिकली वेलकम। और वेलकम ऑफ व्हाट? वेलकम टू द वर्ल्ड ऑफ नॉलेज। हमारे यहाँ पे भारतीय ज्ञान परंपरा में, जिसको हम IKS बोलते हैं आजकल, इंडियन नॉलेज सिस्टम, और उस पर बहुत काम हो रहा है आजकल वीसी साहब। इंडियन नॉलेज सिस्टम में मुझे ऋग्वेद का एक श्लोक याद आता है, और वो श्लोक मुझे इसलिए याद आता है कि वो मेरे घर में एक तख्ती पे लगा हुआ था जब मैं छोटा सा बच्चा था, मेरे फादर ने लगा रखा था। ऋग्वेद का श्लोक है, आनो भद्राहा क्रत्वो यंतु विश्वतः, और इसका अंग्रेजी में अर्थ है, लेट नोबल थॉट्स कम टू अस फ्रॉम ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड। दैट वॉज द फिलॉसफी इन टाइम्स ऑफ ऋग्वेद। जब ऋग्वेद लिखे जा रहे थे आज से 3800 साल पहले, उस समय हम लोग ये बात करते थे कि लेट नोबल थॉट्स कम टू अस फ्रॉम ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड। इट्स नॉट ओनली वसुधैव कुटुंबकम, इट्स अबाउट लर्निंग फ्रॉम द वर्ल्ड। And that is what is happening in your university, in your age now. We are learning from the world. We are no more isolated. We are no more working in silos. हमारे टाइम में हम जब यूनिवर्सिटीज में थे तो we had very little connect with the outside world. We had very little connect with the outside countries. But you are very fortunate being studying or starting to study here in Symbiosis. A big congratulations to you all, and you can give a big hand for yourself and to the university, in fact. And you know this word, start यानी आपकी शुरुआत जो है। तो एक अमेरिकन मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर हैं जिग जैगलर, उन्होंने बहुत अच्छी बात कही थी, इट्स नॉट ग्रेट टू स्टार्ट, मतलब यू डोंट हैव टू बी ग्रेट टू स्टार्ट ए थिंग। आपको ग्रेट नहीं होना है, बट यू हैव टू स्टार्ट टू बी ए ग्रेट पर्सन। आपको जरूरी नहीं है कि आप ग्रेट हो तभी आप स्टार्ट करेंगे। यू कैन स्टार्ट नाउ, बट यू हैव टू स्टार्ट टू बी ग्रेट। एंड हाउ डू यू लर्न? आप कैसे सीखते हो? यू लर्न फ्रॉम योर सराउंडिंग्स, यू लर्न फ्रॉम योर नेचर, यू लर्न फ्रॉम द नेचर अराउंड यू। जो भी आपके आसपास है उससे आप सीखते हो। सो मैं किससे सीखता हूं? आई बीइंग ए स्टूडेंट ऑफ वाटर, आई लर्न फ्रॉम वाटर। You learn. I not only learn for water, I learn from water. What does water teach me? Similarly, whatever your subjects may be, try to link them to the outside world. Try to link them for the betterment of this world, for the betterment of nature around you, for the betterment of environment around you. What does the water teach us? Water हमको क्या पढ़ाता है बताओ? Water की qualities आपको पता है? बहुत अच्छा गाना उसके ऊपर है, जिसमें मिला दो रंग उस जैसा, मतलब जो उसके कलर है, लेकिन उसके पीछे की जो फिलॉसफी है वो हमने कभी सोचा है क्या? वाटर टीचेस यू अडॉप्टेबिलिटी। आपको वो अडॉप्ट करना सिखाता है। जैसे भी जिस कंटेनर में आप रख दो उस कंटेनर का शेप ले लेता है। आप कल तक के स्कूल में थे, हायर सेकेंडरी स्कूल में थे, आज आप इतनी अच्छी बड़ी यूनिवर्सिटी में हो, बिल्डिंग्स, लॉन्स, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, दे जस्ट माइंड बॉगलिंग। एक सडनली एक डिफरेंट एटमॉस्फेयर में आप आए हो, लेकिन आपको अडॉप्ट करना है। तो आपको वाटर सिखाता है अडॉप्टेबिलिटी, और वही मैं सीखता हूँ कि हाउ टू अडॉप्ट बेटर, व्हाट टू अडॉप्ट। फिर एडजस्ट टू चेंज, जो भी चेंज आ रहा है उसको आपको एडजस्ट करना पड़ेगा। आपके स्कूल से बहुत ज़्यादा चेंज होगा, यू हैव टू एडजस्ट टू चेंज। देन चेंज से डरना नहीं है, नेवर। आप चेंज से डरिए, मैं उसको एम्ब्रेस करिए। जब पानी निकलता है कहीं तो वो रेजिस्ट नहीं करता ज़्यादा उसको, वो उसको एम्ब्रेस कर लेता है, वो उसको अडॉप्ट कर लेता है। तो फर्स्ट थिंग दैट आई लर्न फ्रॉम वाटर इज अडॉप्टेबिलिटी, यू अडॉप्ट इट। सेकेंड थिंग दैट आई लर्न फ्रॉम वाटर इज ह्यूमिलिटी, विनम्रता। आपको विनम्र रहना है। आपका एग्रेशन मार्केटिंग में होगा, आपका एग्रेशन एजुकेशन में होगा, आपका एग्रेशन कंपटीशन में होगा, आपको दूसरे बच्चों से कॉम्पीट करना है, आपको आउटसाइड वर्ल्ड से कॉम्पीट करना है, लेकिन आपको अंदर से बहुत विनम्र रहना है। क्योंकि वाटर हमको ये ह्यूमिलिटी सिखाता है कि इंस्टीड ऑफ एक्टिंग लाइक आई नो what I'm doing or or that I have all the answers, it is perfectly okay to say I don't know. Water says I don't know, let me flow. So water says I don't know, so you start saying I don't know. It's perfect, it's perfectly to say that I don't know. Then water teaches you persistence. आपको लगातार अपना काम करते रहना है, क्योंकि water teaches us many times we give up too quickly. एक फेलियर हुआ, हमने छोड़ दिया। नो, डोंट गिव अप। वाटर नेवर गिव्स अप, इट कीप्स ऑन फ्लोइंग। सो वी एक्सपेक्ट इमीडिएट रिजल्ट्स इन दीज डेज ऑफ इंस्टेंट थिंग्स। नेवर एक्सपेक्ट इमीडिएट रिजल्ट्स, इट टेक्स टाइम। जब कोई वैली बनती है वाटर के फ्लो होने से, बीइंग ए वाटर साइंटिस्ट आई कैन हार्प ऑन वाटर, आई कैन टॉक ऑन वाटर फॉर आवर्स टुगेदर। जब कोई वैली बनती है पानी के गुजरने से, वो कोई एक दिन में या एक महीने में या एक साल में नहीं बन जाती। Water has to flow consistently, continuously, to carve that particular valley, to adapt to the change that is being offered, to adapt to the resistance of the stones and the soil. उसको resist करते हुए, अपना path बनाते हुए जब चलता है, तो persistence जो आप सीखते हो वो बहुत जरूरी है। You have to persist, right? Keep moving, keep trying, keep flowing. That is the best thing that I learned from water. Another thing that I learned from water is बी काम। आप देखते हैं पानी जब स्टिल होता है, आप किसी तालाब के किनारे जाएंगे तो पानी जब स्टिल है, स्थिर है, शांत है, उसमें आपको माउंटेन्स का रिफ्लेक्शन दिखेगा, ट्रीज का रिफ्लेक्शन दिखेगा। लेकिन वही वाटर अगर टर्बुलेंट है, अगर शांत नहीं है, तो आपको कोई रिफ्लेक्शन उसमें नहीं दिखेगा। तो एक काम माइंड, एक शांत हृदय, शांत चित्त होने से आपके दिमाग में, आपके विचारों में क्लैरिटी आती है। और अगर आपका दिमाग स्थिर नहीं है, अगर आपका मन में कुछ इम्प्यूरिटीज हैं, तो वो कंफ्यूजन क्रिएट करता है। आप गंदा पानी देखिए, साफ पानी में रिफ्लेक्शन आएगा, गंदे पानी में रिफ्लेक्शन नहीं आता। तो जो शांत चित्त रहना है, आपके विचारों को शुद्ध रखना है, उसके साथ ही आप क्लैरिटी ऑफ थॉट्स लेके आ सकते हो, अदरवाइज इट विल ऑल बी कंफ्यूजन। Another thing, I cannot stop talking about water. Unity. आप लोग सब एक परिवार की तरह यहाँ पर रहेंगे। आपको इस यूनिवर्सिटी में 4 साल या 5 साल या हो सकता है 6 साल भी यहाँ पढ़ना हो, आपको आगे फर्दर स्टडीज़ भी यहाँ पे करना है, आपको अपना रिसर्च भी यहाँ पे करना है, आपको 4 साल मिनिमम रहना है, हो सकता है 6 साल हो जाए, 7 साल हो जाए। यू हैव टू बी यूनाइटेड। जब पानी चलता है किसी एक जगह से, तो इट्स ओनली वन ड्रॉप। बारिश आती है, एक बूंद ही आती है अकेली, धरती पे गिरती है, फिर और बूंदों से मिलती है, फिर छोटी सी नदी बनाती है, फिर बड़ी नदी बनाती है, अल्टीमेटली समुद्र बनता है। लेकिन वो एक बूंद ये नहीं सोचती है कभी भी कि मैं अकेली बूंद हूँ, मैं चलूंगी तो हो सकता है सूरज भगवान मेरे को उड़ा के ले जाएं। नहीं सोचती है, क्योंकि उसको पता है कि मेरे साथ दूसरी बूंदें हैं, वो मुझे मिलेंगी, ज्वाइन करेंगी, वी विल फॉर्म ए स्ट्रीम, देन वी विल फॉर्म ए रिवर, अल्टीमेटली वी विल फॉर्म एन ओशन। तो ये यूनिटी बहुत जरूरी है। ये यूनिटी भी मैं पानी से ही सीखता हूँ। दूसरा, सेल्फलेसनेस, निस्वार्थ भावना से पानी सबकी मदद करता है। आप कौन सी जाति के हैं, आप कौन से धर्म के हैं, आप लड़का हैं या लड़की हैं, आप अमीर हैं या गरीब हैं, पानी सबकी मदद करता है। सिमिलरली यू हैव टू इम्बाइब दिस क्वालिटी in yourself while you are studying here, while you pass out and go to your professional lives and ultimately to the social life also. You start your family, you start your friendships in new cities, new countries. You have to help each other. ये जो सेल्फलेसनेस है ये बहुत जरूरी है. प्योरिटी हमने बात की, बहुत जरूरी है. So the things that we learn from water is adaptability, humility, persistence, being calm, unity, selflessness and purity. And you know why? Because Zig Ziglar, जिनका मैंने उल्लेख किया था पहले, उन्होंने एक चीज और कही थी बहुत अच्छी. He is a very good motivation speaker. I keep on reading his books. तो उन्होंने एक चीज बहुत अच्छी कही थी. You can have everything. You can have everything you want if you help others get what they want. आपको सब मिल जाएगा अगर आप दूसरों की मदद करोगे ये पाने के लिए जो उनको चाहिए. You will get everything. तो यही मेरे ख्याल से हमारी लाइफ का सार है कि हम दूसरों की मदद करते रहें. एक बहुत अच्छा कोट भी है, उर्दू में है, वो मेरे ख्याल से जिग जैगलर ने उसी से लिया होगा कि दूसरों की मदद करते रहो, एक दिन बड़े आदमी बन जाओगे. तो जितने बड़े आदमी बने हैं जो स्टेज पे बैठे हैं, इन सब ने यही किया है. ये इससे इन्होंने सबने दूसरों की मदद की है और ये एक दिन बड़े आदमी बने. What should be your vision ultimately? What is our vision ultimately as the human race, as mankind? मेरे को लगता है कि हमारा जो विजन होना चाहिए ना, आपका जो विजन स्टेटमेंट होना चाहिए, वो ये होना चाहिए, together we see a world where people unite. And unite to do what? People unite to take action. To take action. What for? To take action to bring a lasting change. Lasting change. Permanent change. ऐसा नहीं कि आज 18 जुलाई को कोई चेंज लाए अपन और शाम तक वो अंडू कर दिया उसको. लास्टिंग चेंज, जो 18 जुलाई को आप चेंज लाए हो अपने आप, वो 19 जुलाई को भी होना चाहिए. एंड वेयर टू ब्रिंग ए लास्टिंग चेंज? वेयर? अक्रॉस द ग्लोब, इन अवर कम्युनिटीज. और जो सबसे आखिरी की 3 शब्द हैं वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. टू ब्रिंग ए लास्टिंग चेंज अक्रॉस द ग्लोब, इन अवर कम्युनिटीज एंड इन अवर सेल्स. हम लोगों में, हमें खुद में वो चेंज लाना है जो हमको दुनिया में देखना है. तो मेरे ख्याल से यही कुछ मैं आपसे छोटी मोटी बात करना चाहता था. थैंक यू फॉर हैविंग लिसन टू मी सो पेशेंटली. आई विश यू all the best for your future studies, future career, professional and personal lives. And I congratulate the proud parents also here who have entrusted Symbiosis University to take care of their wards, to take care of their sons and daughters. And I wish you all very prosperous future. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring and enlightening address. It is indeed a matter of pride to recall the guiding philosophy of Symbiosis, Vasudev Kutumbakam. The world is one family, a timeless principle that your words so beautifully reflected. As we approach the conclusion of the inaugural ceremony, I now invite Mr. Mohammad Adnan, Registrar, Symbiosis University of Applied Sciences, to propose the vote of thanks.
Respected Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Swati Mujumdar, Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Durgesh Mishra, distinguished Chief Guest, Mr. Sudhindra Sir, Guest of Honor, Dr. Lalit Singh, Special Guest and Proud Alumna, Ms. Sani Jaswani, distinguished guests from the industry, Directors of School, faculty and staff members, proud parents, and most importantly, our newly admitted students, a very good afternoon to you all. It is my privilege on behalf of Symbiosis University of Life Sciences to propose the vote of thanks on this significant occasion marking the beginning of academic year 2026-27. I express our sincere gratitude to our chief guest, Mr. Sharma, for graciously accepting our invitation and for sharing his valuable thoughts with our students. Sir, your presence has added great distinction to today's ceremony. I extend our heartfelt thanks to our guest of honor, Dr. Lalit Singh, our special guest, Ms. Sania Jaswani, for the inspiring words and for bringing valuable perspectives from industry and entrepreneurship to the academic gathering. We remain deeply grateful to our respected Pro-Chancellor for her vision, encouragement, and continuous guidance. I also express our sincere appreciation to our Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Mishra, for his leadership and for warmly welcoming the new students in SUAS family. I thank all our distinguished guests from industry for joining us and strengthening the vital relationship between academia and the professional world. To all the parents present here, thank you for the trust that you have placed in the university. We assure you that your wards will be provided with an environment that promotes knowledge, skills, discipline, innovation, and responsible citizenship. To our beloved admitted students, today marks the beginning of an important journey. I encourage you to participate wholeheartedly in university life, uphold its values, and make the fullest use of every academic and professional opportunity. I place on record my sincere appreciation for the directors, faculty members, members of staff, for their meticulous planning, coordination, and tireless efforts that has made this ceremony possible. With these words, I once again welcome our students and parents to the SUAS family. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. May I now request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Bharat Mata Ki. Thank you. I request everyone to kindly remain standing. May I now request our esteemed dignitaries to kindly come down from the dais and assemble in the first row for the official group photograph. I request everyone to remain standing until the photograph is completed. I request the stage committee also to please join the photograph.